a happy new year to the folks at home listening. Thank you. Have you got your New Year resolutions in, Sam?
They're in my mind. Yeah, that's a pretty stark.
It's a weird
shift
way to start. It's a weird shift
from what we were just talking about off pod.
Yeah, because we gotta start some
I
way.
know, but I mean, the way you started was a little odd. And also, is it weird for you replacing your boyfriend at work without him knowing?
You know, yeah, it's a real
Conundrum?
romantic tragedy.
Tragedy. Why? It's gonna end badly.
Oh
Yeah,
I'm
He's getting murder raped, guaranteed.
I'm backstabbing my I can't even say it. I'll say it. I'll play along. I'm backstabbing my lover.
No, he's not your love. No, everyone
Whoa,
who
whoa,
watches
whoa.
the show knows that it's the complete opposite. That he's completely infatuated with you, and that you're trying to get away.
He's coming to my place of work now.
That's true.
Which is technically it's not a problem.
He's literally
He's buying a ticket.
He's literally met Mike Ward and Sam Adamo is the most famous comedian in Quebec.
He goes crazy for
He
something.
goes nuts, bro.
But to be honest, I feel the same way.
Well, can I tell you guys what happened? I posted this on Twitter or Instagram yesterday, but I had a fun moment on the weekend where two guys that were on the lineup after the secret show
Yeah, that's so funny.
went home with attractive ladies with large rear sides and it's a weird way to say asses. I don't know why I was trying to be classy, but
Rumps.
yeah, rubs,
Behinds.
glutes,
Tuckuses.
badonk.
So fat ladies.
No.
Our boys both picked up hotties.
Well put together. And
One of them was a coke fiend, but still.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So two guys at the
That's how she keeps the figure.
No. We're talking about rough.
so
Heavy.
Bro,
Yeah?
lunatic shit.
Damn.
So two guys at the secret show pulled women from the bar, and all I got that night was a group of 6 wops go, "Bro, are you Sam Adamo?" I go, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, cool. We're going to the casino right now." Like, of course you would be.
Because he's like, you want to come watch a show? Like, no, we're going to the casino. We like you. We
Yeah.
don't like you that much, bro.
Yeah. And then another kid downstairs at the club literally just goes, "Are you Sam Adamo? I've seen you on TikTok." I go, "Yeah. What's your name?" "John Marco." I go, "All right, I'm gonna go take a shit right now." And he's like, "All right, cool." Like that. That's all. That's what I got. These two guys are fucking going home with fucking random chicks, and I'm dating the same girl, and I'm happy to be like having 18-year-old wops be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
I will say,
It's,
in your defense, you should be happy because you're getting what you want. You already have a lady. You're not looking to pick up other chicks. What you're looking for is to get young Italians to like you, and they do.
Yeah. No, I don't see people go home with women and think, "Oh yeah." I go, "Ugh."
Oh, because you're gay.
Yeah, I'm gay for Adam. Adam's all I need.
I'm Gaddam.
No, it doesn't fucking do anything for me. I see them
I
going
get-
home with
I get
women,
it.
and I go, "Oh God."
How long have you been with the same woman?
6.5 years.
How old are you?
20. I turned 27 this year. We're gonna be almost 7 years
21.
together.
Prior to her,
was 20
did you
when I
have
started
any
dating.
sexual experiences with other ladies?
I was 20 years old when I did. You know, it's not like I just
Just
came
say
into
no.
it's not like I just came into the world and I.
Did you jump around a lot?
She's
You're a good-looking Italian man. I'm sure you.
she's the only serious girlfriend I've had.
Okay.
The only serious girlfriend I've had. But you know, like I tried to date, but it's like after weeks or months, it would be like, this isn't happening. But whatever. I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. Like I don't have any.
But that's good.
Yeah, I don't have any qualms about where I'm at. I feel like it's a healthy relationship. I don't understand. I don't know. I feel like it's got to be stressful to like go home with a new person.
It is.
It
hate
actually is.
strangers.
It's actually gross. Like I know this is gonna sound crazy and you're gonna hate this, but it's like, this is what George Soros wants probably, but it's like,
I get it.
watch porn. What are you
get
doing?
it.
Why would you do it in real life?
No,
I get
don't
it.
watch porn.
And I'm with you. And I've had really bad experiences.
It's like when you could just watch porn, you could actually see why a bunch of guys would be like, "I'm not even gonna fucking bother." Like it's like I haven't been in the game for a while, so I don't really have that. I don't really have that instinct anymore. I'm not ever looking at who's out there and what the options are. But I could see how if I were a single guy, there would be a part of me that's like, well, the alternative is something that's a way smaller headache, which is to just do it digitally. Which again, I know Pantelis isn't a fan of.
No, I just because it's not.
But
just because it's proven that it's not good for you.
Sure, but you could see why a lot of guys. No, listen, maybe part of the fun is going out and the mystery of it. And is it a clean person? Is it not? What am I going to get something? Who the fuck is this? A crazy person?
Yeah.
That's probably part of the thrill.
I actually haven't watched porn in about almost a month.
Have you been abstaining from nutting, or have you just been
No. I just haven't
spank
watched.
bank? You've been going
not
to,
even. But anyways, I just and it feels.
What does that mean? You're having sex and you're glossing over it.
Yeah.
You're trying to be okay.
No, but I'm not trying to brag. Right?
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
right.
I'm not trying to brag.
It was just why you gotta go into specifics.
Well,
I'm just
so
saying
it's
I
fine.
haven't watched porn.
Well, you were
in
being
about
very
a month.
vague and evasive, and I just wanted to
Well,
understand what.
I'm just trying to say I haven't watched porn in a month, and like I function differently. I've noticed. I forget.
You're 20 minutes late for a podcast now. Yeah, you're high functioning now.
I never said I was high functioning. I said I just functioned
No,
differently.
I can't even call him low functioning. I call him no functioning.
Okay.
He's just defective.
But
Hey, you should
but
start.
I haven't,
You should
I haven't
start
even
nutting
thought about it.
You should start nutting again. You'll be.
He's nutting.
You'll be.
I'm nutting. That's not the problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. But
I got it. I
He's
thought
doing
it was.
a still classic, bro. No porno. He's a fucking classic guy. He's doing it with men or women.
I got it.
Which I don't mind either one. I'm not judging either.
mostly men.
I'm not judging either of those things.
Does it drive you guys nuts?
As long as he's away from the porn, I'm happy.
Does it drive you guys nuts when people claim that they're so confident in their sexuality that they could do basically gay shit?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never heard guys be like, bro, I'm not gay, so I don't care. I could fuck another woman with another man. I don't care to be in a room with another man.
Oh, no, I
naked.
care. I care.
Well, I know you guys would say that, obviously.
no.
But does it not? I was thinking about this yesterday. Like, I'm asking you guys a question. Does it drive you nuts how some guys will be like, no, I'll Eiffel Tower another woman. I don't care. I'll have a.
What's Eiffel Towering?
You high five. So it's basically one guy takes one end, the other guy takes the other end, and you're high fiving while she's in between you. You high five, you make the Eiffel Tower.
Billy McCusker from War Mode. He didn't just invent it; it's a thing. Billy McCusker, War Mode. Matt McCusker's brother calls it the Devil's Threesome.
Yes, exactly.
The Devil's Threesome.
Devil's Three-Way.
Two men. Oh, is that a term?
Yeah.
That other people use? He's the only guy.
Two
I've
guys,
ever heard
one girl. Yeah.
call that.
bang.
He's the only guy I've ever heard say that. In my mind, he.
But hold on.
invented
Why
that
is
term.
it called the Eiffel Tower? That doesn't make no sense.
Poseidon? There's a girl here, and you're in the mouth, I'm in the ass, and we're high fiving. It looks like the Eiffel Tower. Well, you want me to fucking draw it out on a piece of paper for you?
The terms Italians come up with for this shit, bro, is so cringy.
It's not my.
It's so cringy.
Okay.
It's so bad. Okay, keep going.
Well, why are you choosing to focus on that?
It doesn't make no sense.
I didn't invent that term. It's on Urban Dictionary. It's probably a Latino guy who invented it. Okay, it's probably a black guy who invented it. Hey, we fucking that bitch like the Eiffel Tower.
It's probably a white dude that had a threesome for the first time in his life. Oh, the Eiffel Tower.
Maybe. But so some guys will be like, yeah, I'll bang a woman with another guy. I don't care. I don't care to have two guys in a threesome. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like guys who come out and say, brother, that's gay. You're going to be in a room with another naked man. I feel like those guys get a bad rap. But I feel like they're actually like the straightest guys ever.
It's not gay. No, it's not gay. But there's something so... it's not about gay. There's something so degenerate and so like desperate.
Perverse.
No, it reeks of desperation.
Well,
a bit.
I don't agree.
But you know what I mean? No,
I don't agree.
I agree. No.
Hold on, just so we could gather our thoughts.
Well,
it reeks of desperation. You see if some guys with a girl and another guy's trying to tag in, you're saying it reeks of desperation?
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm with you.
Yeah.
On that. Like, it's like, let the guy have his girl. Like, no, bro, we're going to have a three-way. It's like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Go find your own girl.
It is a little desperate that one guy.
How do three-ways start that way?
I'll tell you how it starts.
I don't know. Now I think they probably
That's
just
what
start
I've always
on.
been curious. How is it the woman?
I think they start on
there's-
Reddit now.
There's 2, 3 ways. There's one way is it happens at clubs, like you get drunk, you're meeting a girl, you're all meeting at the same time, like you're just new people, and you're drunk, degenerate behavior, like, oh, we're all gonna go back, and then
Dude, threesome in the wild.
in the
is
wild.
crazy.
Like, then the other one is like one of the partners suggests it, You know what I mean? Like I
And
spoke,
it's like scheduled.
yeah, I spoke to someone recently, and she was like, "Oh, bro, I had to break up with this guy because."
He kept trying to have some other guy fuck me with him.
Exactly, and then
he was
like,
he was a
yeah,
cuck.
that's then I was trying to. I was like, I was like, what's that? I go, no, it's a real term. It's a cuck. I'm not making fun of your ex. Or that's the real term. It's a cuck. And then I was like, did you do it? It's like, no. As soon as that was on the table, he pushed me like 2 times. Like, are you sure? You sure? Sure? She's like, yo, this is fucking weird. Like, I don't want to bang anyone. I don't want anyone else's energy in me. So if that's what you're into, then this is not going to work. And she even told him you're going to have trouble finding a girl in the future because I don't know what kind of shit you see on TV. Most of us don't like strangers fucking us in front of our boyfriends.
So what they do is they go to the internet. You got to go to the internet, I think, most of the time, which is why doing it in the wild is very impressive. Imagine just in the moment you're impassioned, it just happens. You're at a party, and two people just wind up pulling the third in. That I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's probably okay, actually. Maybe there's something beautiful about that. It's just impassioned in the moment. You just you let your
No,
loins.
it's fucking weird, bro. First of all, it feels so. Let's say a random like hookup, like let's say a chick, she's drunk, and you and another guy bang her.
Yeah.
It feels rapey. It feels.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was.
In my head, that's how it feels. It feels very like you're taking advantage of, and you're both just destroyed. It doesn't feel good. Like in my head, it sounds very defiling.
Yeah, the scenario you're describing is disgusting. But
Well, yeah, if everyone.
but they don't all have to be like that.
No, obviously, that's what I'm saying. If you plan it, it's a different story.
Yeah, you're at the coffee shop and you meet someone in line. And
Yeah,
some women like that.
You
shit.
just have a dead sober threesome.
Dead sober, and she goes,
in the
look,
middle
I
of the
have
day. That's a
Hi,
lecture.
Pantelis. I've listened to the podcast before. My friend's in the car. She's a big fan as well. Can we take you back to our place? And everyone's sober on God. That's a different story. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm saying,
Even in this story, it has to be two women that you're
me? Yeah, I'm
you're
not going to fuck a
describing.
chick with another guy. That's too
Even
weird.
in this fantasy story, this hypothetical,
No.
you can't create a hypothetical where you're with another man.
But if you were
2 reasons. Number one, if I see another man's junk, like there's no way I'm gonna be able to get hard. It's too weird for me. I don't like because I have zero.
Okay, so I'm preaching to the choir.
Zero
here. attraction
to men. Zero attraction.
I'm preaching to the choir here. Okay.
And if you want to make a possibility, the only way it would be possible for me to have a threesome if it's 2 women, because then I know at least I could be hard.
yeah.
Right. You're saying
It's physically impossible with another guy.
You see, I like the angle you're playing here, where you're.
It's not an angle. I'm telling you, I'm not attracted.
Well, it's an angle. I like the angle you're working, where you're saying, "No, bro, I'm so straight. It's not even possible for me to have."
I'm not saying
devil's
straight.
threesome.
I'm not talking because there's straight guys that they get hard. It doesn't in a toilet. It could reek of shit. And I know that if right now, let's say there's shit on the floor and it reeks of shit, I know I can't get hard. That has nothing to do with being gay or straight. I'm saying if there's something that'll set me off, I won't be able to perform. So, and one of those things is a dude jacking off or banging will set me off just as much as a toilet will. You know what I mean? Some guy taking a shit. All of it it's not for me. That's all I'm telling you. It's nothing to do with gay straight. It's just I know my dick's gonna be like, bro, I'm checking out right now. They say for me.
I think if you have a hard time with the devil's threesome, you're probably a good person.
No, it has nothing to do with good or bad.
No, but maybe but I think there might be an element of like, what are we doing to this lady? I
don't like the defiling aspect of it.
Well, maybe there's like emotional attachment to be able to emotionally dissociate and be like, yeah, brother, we're gonna.
There's something funny about that.
We're all depraved.
You saw the girl that fucked 100
That's
guys
what I
last
was
week?
looking for. 1,000.
No, it was 100. Did she try 1,000? Did she make it?
Yeah.
She's still alive?
I don't know.
But she did 100 guys in a day.
Yeah.
And then she was crying about it on a documentary.
I saw she cried on YouTube about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Abba and Preach made a video.
I saw the. Did you see when they were shooting the documentary? They went into the room. They went into the scene of the crime.
Oh boy.
And
It must have
the
reeked.
guys behind the camera just started gagging. They're just
The
gagging.
smell, man.
They're just gagging.
all the mix of all these different cock and jizz and
Oh, fuck.
bro, different nationalities too. Poseidon, so it smells like everything. It smells like tzatziki, chicken, curry, whatever you want.
Bro.
So I
By the way, this girl, she's probably going to commit suicide soon.
Well, then she tried to break the record for 1,000. Apparently, I don't know.
she's already done it for Christmas. She tried to break it for Christmas.
For Christmas, she was trying to break her father's heart.
Yeah. Tried. No. So
The dad's gonna commit suicide before
Yeah,
her.
100%.
but do you guys?
What would you do if that's your daughter?
Yeah.
That would lead me to a murder suicide.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm telling you right now, that would lead me to a murder suicide.
Yeah, 100%. Same.
My daughter videotapes her getting
Same.
rammed by 100
Same.
guys in a day, random strangers. Yeah.
Same.
I'm killing her, them, and myself.
Yeah.
That'd be an electric shooting, bro.
Like the bloodline ends here.
Bro,
Like
yeah.
something went wrong. I cannot.
I married the wrong woman.
Yes, I cannot keep this in like it feels so perverse.
You would do a gangbang shooting.
Yeah.
Be the first ever gangbang shooting.
I'd re-invite them all again and then just shoot everyone in the room.
Bro, the left
You'd
would
gas the room.
the left would go nuts, bro. If you went up and shot up on OnlyFans fucking gangbang.
Oh shit.
She was a badass bitch, independent woman, fucking working for herself, sexually
that's what
sexually
they were
liberated,
saying.
and guns came and killed her.
Yeah.
We gotta take back the guns
Yeah.
so that these whores could be whores. We can't have that'd be funny. The right would be like, no, we need her boyfriend should have had a gun and
As well.
been security outside the gangbang.
By the way, imagine
If you're a
you show up
if
at
you're
the
a
gang-
self-respecting man, you stand outside your wife's gangbang with a gun and you defend her right
to get plowed by
to get
strangers.
plowed
about
as an
that,
American
What's crazy is
with my right to
imagine
hold
the
a gun.
5, 6, 7, everyone after the first one. You just come on.
Who do you
like
think,
you're going in there.
who do you think the worst?
The last guy who
one
walks in and it's wet everywhere, and he's like,
Last
How
guy.
does he come?
and she's just
last,
tired.
Last guy's electric.
She's just tired and
Last
she's
guy's
there and it
electric.
reeks and there's cum stains everywhere and she smells like other dudes and there's spit and whatever the fuck. And he's just like, here for the gangbang?
I think the worst one's got to be like number
how
6.
do these dudes come?
Bro, I
don't
think
understand.
the worst one's got to be like number 63.
Because there's another group of guys behind him. Like, let's
there's
go, bro, hurry up.
You're just in the shuffle. She doesn't even know where she is anymore. Like being
But
the
is this- are
the
these-
100th guy's probably not the worst.
Are they standing in a row, like in a line, or are they all like around her, grouped around her?
No,
just
they're standing in
jerking
a
her?
line and they come into the room, I think, 3 by 3.
Damn.
You
Was
can't
it-
even bang her alone.
Was there a time constraint?
Yeah, I think it's a minute or 3 minutes.
Damn.
Okay. Well, what was the time frame in which she sought to complete the
day.
task?
Like 18 hours or something, 20 hours.
Oh,
Just 3 at a time.
so she took a nap. She took a nap partway through.
No, she didn't take a nap. It was straight through.
Oh, okay. And she wants to do 1,000 now in
That's
a
what
day.
she says. I don't know if that's just a publicity stunt, but it is what she says.
Now here's the thing. I don't think it's good if it'd be real funny if she came to Jesus and had an awakening and fucking rejected the lifestyle. I think they'll probably be nice in some way, but realistically, this lady's probably very far gone.
Yeah.
Bro, it's rough.
And
yeah. Drugs have a say in it for sure.
I don't know. Maybe in order to
for sure.
Wait, maybe
For sure.
maybe pain meds for 1,000.
No. I mean, no. But what led to this is drugs has a play in it also.
What, drugs in the womb. What do you say?
No, just doing drugs.
Oh,
People
maybe.
like
For
this,
sure.
people that do shit like this, they're consuming shit.
For sure.
Well, there's maybe a bit of a void. Can we say if you're a person who's seeking to fuck, even
100%.
if you're a guy, like if you're just a gay man, a straight man, you just fucking, if you're trying to fuck 100 people in a day, you're a sex addict, so you're trying to fill some kind of void.
Yeah.
I
Whatever.
think,
But
in all honesty, like let's say you wanted to as a guy,
her void is being filled. But
100 chicks in a day is impossible. Like your dick, there's no way your dick's gonna last that long.
Yeah.
you don't have to come 100 times. You could just penetrate 100.
100 times, your dick's not gonna be hard for 100 different chicks.
Well, what you can do is you can just penetrate.
You're not gonna come
one.
100 times.
If it's a random sample size of women throughout society, then yes.
Oh, and
if you curate the 100 women, I think you could.
And you never come, you're saying. And it's just one stroke in, out, you keep the same boner, maybe. But if you're coming, you're not coming 100 times a day.
You're just claiming your territory
Yeah,
one time.
but that's the only way. Because your dick's...
like a Roman emperor.
Yeah, no, you could be the Jacques Cartier of cock smithing, but that's it. Because you can't... There's no way. You're not going to come 100 times. You're going to fall asleep after the third time.
Yeah, here's the thing.
I'm just snoring.
Yeah, if she aims for 1,000 and just it's a bit fucked up, but if she aims for 1,000 and I don't know, say just dies in the process.
No, but she could. Some people
That
spoke
she,
about
no,
it.
but she's like it probably is very dangerous.
Yeah.
But she's like the best whore ever. She's the best sex worker ever. If she dies in pursuit of 1,000 cocks in a day, that's
Sam and Dami, I got a question for
She's
you.
a martyr almost for the.
So she's a martyr for the cause.
Yeah.
That vagina's being sacrificed.
Yeah.
But right now...
By the way, what else does she got going for her?
Well,
She's gonna be a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like she could be, but
well, Riley Reid got married.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
This is what I want to bring up. So right now, our generation, at least we kind of were right before the OnlyFans horrors or a bit before, and then post. So we know the real world. We know there's different types of women. What about the young kids growing up now, this generation, whatever the fuck it's called, Gen Gay or whatever, them growing up on TikTok and this is what they see. So their perception of men and women is this, that men are all those fuckboys with the man purses and the women are all these, so their perception of reality must be completely, they're worried about us because of porn. It's going to skew your sexuality.
What do man purses have to do with it? Hang on. I've been rocking with man purses since I was 12. What do we... I love you guys are just so, you guys. This is what I was talking about before. This is why
I agree with you with the man.
No, but this
is just decided to attack.
This is why I decided
all
to preach.
Algerians.
This is why I decided to preach to you guys about how I'm not nuts, right? The guy who says, "Brother, I don't want to be in a room with another man naked," is actually like the straightest guy, and he isn't, as many people would put it, insecure about his sexuality and probably closeted gay. You guys would probably be on my side. The reason I chose to preach to you guys about this is because you guys are. More Pantelis especially, is a guy who will see a guy with like a scarf and say, I don't like it.
Well,
I love how you're just like, bro, these OnlyFans whores that are banging 1,000 guys at once and these guys that are metrosexuals.
No,
I mean,
hold
what's
on,
the world
I
coming
never
to?
said that.
That's quite
I'll
the
tell you,
leap.
you're projecting
Yeah, I
because
am
you're very insecure.
projecting.
Because I'm not saying
but he's right
every
about
guy
the
with a man
scarf
purse.
comment.
I'm saying the guy with the man. You know the guy I'm talking about. If you look at the video, if you look at the guys that are walking in, they're all the guys with little satchels. The Algerian, like he said, those guys. It's all them, and they're like, "Fam, I'm gonna come destroy that." Both say "fam." It's all them.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm saying is, right now, this generation of kids is seeing online
Depravity.
So
Yeah.
in their heads, the young girls are like, "Oh, that's what guys are," and the young guys are like, "Oh, this is what girls are." So now we're gonna go through another generational gap of people mistreating each other.
Well, the culture online is that the online culture of people that get Jesus, I can't even speak. The culture of people online that get the most attention are often the most completely deficient. Look at most streamers.
Simon, why are you crying?
No, I'm not crying.
It looks on camera like you're crying.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I just yawned. Sorry.
Brother, most people that get on, most Twitch streamers are like that. Who's that black kid? Speed.
I show speed.
He's complete mongoloid.
Yeah.
XQC's
Right
kind
here
of
we call
nuts.
them.
Me.
Jesus Christ, bro! You gotta calm down.
Calm down.
So, I'm glad somebody said it. So like
Finally, it wasn't an Italian saying.
no, like most rappers can't speak coherently to like the average American.
Yo, let me ask you a question.
You know,
Most streamers can't speak. No, but like these are the two. And hang on a sec, you're cooking something here. I can see, but it's like the two types of.
you know what's sad?
Guy that a lot of the women that are given attention for posting their bodies and stuff on social media go for are like a rapper or a streamer.
Yep.
These are not. They're not going for a mathematician. But the intellectual is coming back, is what I was going to say. The intellectual is coming back. Slut shaming is back. Even slut shaming.
Slut shaming is back.
Slut shaming a guy is back.
I never stopped shaming sluts.
Yeah.
It never left.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Even slut shaming men now.
Yeah,
online.
brother, be a
what
loving.
are you doing? Aren't you embarrassed? Don't you want a family? Don't
You're
you
not-
want?
you're not a serious man.
I slut shame dudes all the time.
Yeah. Well, we were doing it at the top of the pod, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't, Yeah. I don't know. What did you have cooking? What do you?
No,
What do you want to say?
I'm not going to get back to that. That is funny, though. I'm just going to say that as a bunch of intellectuals in this room, yeah, I've noticed the decay of society because I'll speak to people who don't know what I know, like internet-wise, and then I get their opinion. I'm like, oh, fuck, that is so interesting that they don't understand what they think that's normalcy.
I think when people
And I'm
grow-
like, that's not normalcy. That's just what they
it's
show
very
you.
normal.
I do
Normalcy.
think that
It's like when you see at the end of an empire, like the Roman Empire, the
Crumbling?
degeneracy and all this shit, and
yeah,
even the Greek Empire,
everyone-
even the Greek
everyone
empires.
knows all that. Yeah,
Right now,
Let's play it out.
We're gonna say the they, but I'm not gonna say who the they are because that's up to you to figure out or whatever.
They, them?
No. I don't know because I really don't know what to say who it is. But there's clearly, if you look at it, there's a clear push for the decay of society.
I know who you're talking about.
There's a clear, there is a clear push where the money's going, where everything's going, where it's all degeneracy.
You're talking about
Push-
the bada bops?
push degeneracy, destroy the family, destroy common sense.
Well,
make
China
people
doesn't
fight
have that.
over everything.
China doesn't have that.
It's wild.
China's
I'm
a
talking
ni-
about the Western world.
Yeah, no. So, just for example, by contrast, China's a nice old country culturally. The government has a lot of power, traditional values. The government kind of pushes its traditions. The culture is strong, and there's a lot of pushing down of like public disenchantment with the government.
Yeah.
Like that's like a good old like a lot of old school, I think, empires would be run very similarly, and there'd be be run with a strong hand,
Iron
and
fist.
they would have to put down potential uprising, because there are people in China that are free thinkers that are probably in a lot of ways like beautifully like Western, just in terms of who they are. Like they espouse a lot of the same ideas that like the U.S. was founded on. No, this is bad. We should all be given the liberty to kind of live our own way without interference. And the problem is that can go a little far. Where if you give people the liberty to kind of do anything, you can get, particularly if you kind of nudge them in certain ways, you can get them to become stupid. A lot of people are dumb, and they'll act dumb if you let them act dumb. But if you kind of force them to adhere to a school system or whatever, it forces them to kind of be relatively well adjusted, man. At least you know what I'm saying. Like people back in the 20s that would like work on a dock. Okay, they may not have been the brightest guys. A lot of them, I'm sure they might have been susceptible. If they were, they live now, they might have been susceptible to like crazy political movements. Fucking some of them might have been storming the Capitol. Okay, some of them might have been complete suckers. But they at least they got up. They went to work. There was an element of I'm a serious person.
Yeah, but there needs to be a balance. You need to leave room for people to make mistakes and realize what's good and what's not good. But you still need to implement that structure. But you can't restrict people too much, and you can't give them too much liberty.
Well,
it's like raising a child.
You can give
like
people a
raising a
lot
child.
of the ultimate libertarian thing is you give people all the liberty in the world, and then it's like survival of the fittest, and a lot of people die off. And by the way, I think a lot of the people now that are watching some of the for lack of a better word, just the retarded, crazy shit on the internet, and saying, yeah, I want to partake in that. Like as adults, they're some of the dumbest people among us.
Well, a lot of those people would be dead back in the days.
I mean,
a lot of the people that you see, live streamers, all
the
these,
dumbest people are the ones that watch it. The dumbest people are the ones that watch it and consume it incessantly. Okay.
Yeah.
As we idiots are talking on the
let
internet
me give you
for
an example,
people.
because you've been rambling on. Let me give you an example. Like I've had some experiences in the past, sexual experiences, where I've been bad, and frankly, I regret and I wish I never had.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been like, no, I gotta go back to like classic shit. I gotta be a family man. I gotta do this. You know what I mean? I wouldn't like,
You want to be a family man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's so to speak. Like, well, yeah, I do want to have.
You're saying you've had such a bad time trying to please a strange woman in the wild.
Yeah.
That you've said, this isn't for me. I'm retiring. I'm just gonna.
It's not.
I'm just gonna disappoint one woman.
Not just. You piece of shit.
Forever.
Not just. It isn't my thing. It isn't the way. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is wrong.
Okay. Well, so
you understand?
I get what you're saying. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying though is like, when you grow up, you're not supposed to look at the shit that gets attention now on YouTube and like. In like let's say fucking like rap culture, the culture of like streamers now, like Aiden Ross for example, okay, is a guy who would like when he was a kid would go on streams and like just yell and be a baboon.
Belligerent.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I Show Speed goes on. I'm not gonna call him a baboon because it sounds worse. He goes on.
Yeah, don't call him a baboon.
Yeah, he would go on. He would go on streams and just act like he would act like. I know a lot of streamers, this is not a racial thing, just a lot of streamers act very apish. Yeah. They go on and they're like, ooh, I'm opening a FIFA pack. Oh my God, I packed Ronaldo.
He's right.
It's like
100% right.
so that appeals to like
opening a FIFA pack.
that appeals to like 13-year-olds. And then eventually you have to grow out of that. And I remember being like 18, 19, 20, still being a little bit stupid. Posting stuff that I look back on my Snapchat now, like it was cringy. I was talking about this with Josh the other day. We look back at like who we were like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, like early, like 20, right? Like I think we're a little more subdued now.
Oh, I look at a month ago and I go, holy shit, bro.
Yeah, there is stuff that I'm doing now that I'll probably hate in the future. I think that's healthy, by the way. But like
it is very healthy, actually. But it's an excellent point.
But it's like we look back at the things we used to do. We would like fight. Like we're looking at our snap memories. We'd like take like snaps of us doing crazy shit and be sending it off to people like, look at us. And it's like that's got to go away at a certain point. And like streamers now have to keep doing that. The Paul brothers have to keep doing that. It kind of. I don't know. They're trying to grow up with their audience, but a lot of that is not going on. A lot of people still post for.
So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think humanity and society is just going to keep going down this spiral?
Here's what I think. I think the smartest people don't actually take a lot of this shit seriously. I think a lot of people still. I think the cream always rises to the top. Not. The cream always rises to the top, bro. Like you have some people. You have some people that are studying history.
That was me.
That aren't like. You know, they're in school studying history and they want to go into government. And like JD Vance is a really smart guy, for example. You know what I'm saying? Cream rises to the top. Like, yeah, I know Kamala was a bit of a grifter. She almost fucking became the president, but like, she did it. You know what I'm saying? The cream always rises to the top.
Well, did you see what's happening with those H-1B visas?
What's an H-1B visa?
Trump on Musk.
They want to give more of them because they think that there's a shordage of talent in the United States.
Dude, it is ham right now. The MAGA is going ape shit against Trump and Elon.
Yeah. By the way, the MAGA people that are like, no, we want jobs. They can't work in engineering.
I know, but can I say something? They're actually right. I think.
What do you mean?
There should be because you look at Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk, the way they're talking about it, they're basically saying Vivek came out and basically. He's supposed to be pro-American. He basically talked shit about American culture and said, no, we need the Indians to come over here and take these jobs because American culture, because of your TV, because of that, you're lazy and dumb and you're not smart enough to do these jobs.
He's right.
You can't say, bro, hold on.
You just have a decision to make.
You have to stop talking for a second time.
All right.
You have to understand, this is a country. Stop looking at it from the outside. Think about it as if you're a country, okay? If you're saying, I do not want my citizens, the actual Americans, to be second, third class. We need to put more money in educating them instead of bringing cheaper labor from the outside.
It's not about cheaper labor. It's about smarter labor.
They're saying it's about smarter, but it's been used. The majority of the time that it's been used the last 3 years, including for Tesla, has been for cheaper labor. They bring them in from India, but they also don't pay them the same competitive rate that they do the Americans. So you could say whatever you want, that the Indians are smart or whatever, but you're not paying them the same that you would an American also. So that factors into it. And why not focus on, if American culture is so disgusting or whatever, go to another country. If American culture is so disgusting and bad, why do you just want to replace it with another one?
Well, American culture, see, those are two different things. American popular culture, American pop culture. Let's break that. We'll get you on the same page here. American pop culture is one thing, okay? And that could be decrepit, that could be bad.
It's 100% decrepit.
Okay, we agree.
So is all pop
that.
culture.
Yeah.
Often, yeah, sure. But like American culture of come here and immigrate and work hard, that's maybe not a bad thing.
That's a great thing.
Right. Well, what do you think these people are doing if they come over here?
Hold on. Again, you stop erasing what I said. They're coming here, Tesla and all these other truck driving companies are bringing them over and they're paying them less, but to them it's more. They're like, I'm making way more than I make in India. They're paying them less than they do to their American counterparts. So the excuse of they're smarter than you isn't because with the Americans you have on, you're just tired of paying them more. So you're saving money by paying these guys less. If you brought them over and you paid them the exact same wage, then you have an argument. You're like, I want these smarter people. I'm paying them the same. But the fact that you're paying them less,
you're gonna have a hard time
convincing. So pause.
Yeah.
So what's this H-1B visa, and who wants to bring?
So there's different types of visas.
From the top.
So the H-1B is our visa, the one that we get as comics, the exceptional talent or whatever.
OB1.
That's OB1. Yeah. No, not OB. I think it's just B1.
I think it's OB1.
The visa's called OB1.
No, it's not called OB1. That's OB1 is a Star Wars character.
It's OB and then the number one.
Sounds okay. Yeah.
It's not OB1.
It's the Star
OB1.
Wars. Yeah. So the H-1B is for taking talents from other countries, like the top talent or whatever the fuck, to bring them over. Workers that you need, workers that you can't find in the States to replace them. So what they're saying is now they're doing it. It's a whole company that's doing it with the truck drivers. So they're saying, are you honestly telling us that Americans are too stupid to drive trucks now? Like, what are we talking about? Like, this is crazy. And then when they're brought over, you look at the salaries. Though they're happy to come over, they're also being paid far less. So now the argument of Americans are stupid, lazy, or whatever is kind of going out the window because you're also paying them less. So just say the truth. Say we want to save money, we're paying them less, and then maybe there could be an argument. But the fact that you're lying about it, they're so exceptional, bro. Sanjeep is so exceptional. He drives a truck better than anyone in America. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
But it's what the Canadian corporations have been doing for the longest time. By the way,
Canadians do it. I'm just saying. At first I was like with him more, but now I'm like, fuck. You know what? It's not a black and white argument because you're not just bringing the best of the best.
Here's
you're
the
also
reality.
bringing truck drivers that we have here.
Here's the reality.
But you're paying them less.
The reality is,
and then you're fucking up the economy because now these guys here don't have jobs anymore.
The reality is we have a lot of useless.
And this is Vivek and Elon Musk that want to bring.
Well, it's already happening. They're just saying they want to add more. They want to bring more people, and people are saying, "Whoa, we should revamp it and bring less. We should only bring the best of the best and not bring people that we can just educate people here to do those jobs."
This is going to be weird politically for Trump and.
The reality is,
Musk. Trump said
so you're on the same page. That's what we've been talking about here.
Also, he betrayed what he started
but
with.
It's not betrayed because what Trump says is, I get it too. It's because I want the best. I want that, which is fine. The problem is the way it's actually being used. This is what people are not talking about. It's been used this year, even at Tesla.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Are not for the best.
This makes me respect Trump a lot now. It's like, all right, Mongoloids, I got your votes.
Yeah.
I got your votes. My last 4 years, I can't run again. Now it's time to really fucking get to work. Now it's time to get down to business. That's so awesome.
Do you think he's going to reverse everything? Like he's going to do the opposite of everything he did in the first 4 years?
No.
What do you think? You think he's going to pull a 180 on people and shit?
It's not a 180 because the argument of having the best is amazing. That's what you want in America. The problem is it's not being used that way.
The reality is,
by corporations. Yeah, of course not.
Boys,
they're using it to save money. It's to pay people less.
The fact of the matter is, guys. The fact of the matter is, America's deeply fucked now, and it's because there have been like maybe almost arguably 2 generations of people who have been schooled like shit. Like shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Yeah. The literacy level is in the fucking toilet.
100%.
They eat dog shit.
Yeah,
they're unhealthy.
Down,
their habits suck. Okay? They've been trained to care about just irrelevant gobbledygook, okay? The amount of stuff that people the amount of crap that people concern themselves with in the U.S. largely is nothing is nothing of value. All right, who won American Idol? Oh, fucking America's Got Talent is on. Big Brother is on. Who's watching The Bachelor?
I'm with you 100%. This is all correct.
These are not people that you can have. Create. I don't know, some kind of advanced algorithm that they're putting forth. Applying their actuarial mathematics background. They're not. Most people aren't capable of doing that. You would have to totally revamp the American education system. So you got to have like a 30-year plan, man. Like like a soccer team bombs in like a major tournament, and you say we need like a 15-year plan to like we need to get a whole generation of kids in and properly trained by youth teams.
Yeah.
And get them tactically acute. We got to do that with our citizens is what they have to look to do. Or otherwise it'll continue to be an unserious country of unserious people. Which, by the way, when you have 300 million people and it's a relatively affluent country, you have enough people that will rise to a point where they're able to run shit and keep creating. And you're gonna have a huge cohort of plebs who just do very little to contribute, but they can do manual labor. But we're kind of beyond that now, and it's tough because Elon's a guy who's very matter of fact.
Yeah,
and he's like, well. What are we doing here? We're not going to advance as a society because we have retards.
You guys want to freak out? 54% of American adults read below a 6th grade level.
Okay, this isn't the time to brag.
You're gonna bring
half the country.
It's like, but you're gonna bring in people from Iran. You're gonna bring in fucking Patrick Bet-David, who went through a war, who's gonna start a business because he's a fucking savage here.
You're not understanding because again, you're going back. It's like you're erasing what I said. Forget the Patrick Bet-Davids, forget the Einsteins. What I'm talking about is the truck drivers, for example. It's not an excuse. You're telling me Americans can't drive trucks.
Yeah. You got to give those jobs to people.
You can't
got.
side with the corporations that want to pay people less.
But is that? I don't think that's what Vivek is.
Yes,
lost
and
on
Vivek took advantage of it too, and so did Musk. Musk took advantage of the same system too, and he brought over Indians to do the jobs that Americans could do for his factories.
This is good business. That's what regulations.
I know, but
for.
you can't side with these business
They
guys.
They got a decision to make. They got to decide. What are we gonna do? Are we rolling with the retards we got and trying to improve them and lift them up?
Yes,
it's actually fair. Listen, man. Some people are married for a long time and they're stuck with a lady who got fat.
Yeah.
You want to roll with her? Do you want to ride with her? Or do you want to abandon your family and your dumb children and go start again, start afresh with new fresh talent?
But they're not starting again. They're not. It's not like they've never let people in. The whole point of America is they let in the best immigrants, and you can go there and live the dream. The argument that no one is making that. You're fighting against yourself. No one is saying don't let immigrants in.
Yeah.
We're saying is bring in the best, but don't bring in people who are just there to work for less salary. So you bring down everyone's salary so that you can't pay people. Because right now, if you go in for a job and you go, look, I want to do this, I should be getting paid $20 an hour. And they go, bro, there's 15 people that are going to do it for $10 an hour.
You're on a computer. You're on a computer right now. Can you pull up what they said? Because I feel like it'd be pretty. Yeah. I don't think anyone disagrees about the fact that we should get Dumbos to do Dumbo jobs.
No.
Rather than get,
But we have Dumbos.
Right, no.
We have our own Dumbos. Why import Dumbos?
No, if there's one thing we have, it's Dumbos. So let's get them to do the Dumbo jobs. I agree. I think most people would agree on that. I'm saying I would be surprised if what they're lobbying for is specifically that.
Is for Dumbosseresses?
No, just to get people to like undercut,
MAGA explodes.
Fucking,
Jimmy Dore did let's see a few minutes of Jimmy Dore. Let's see what he's saying.
About immigration.
For decades, this company has served the needs of American workers. It's time we had a federal government that does the same. The Buy and Hire American order I'm about to sign will help protect workers and students like those of you in the audience today. This historic action declares that the policy of our government is to aggressively promote and use American-made goods and to ensure that American labor is hired to do the job. Right now, widespread abuse in our immigration system is allowing American workers of all backgrounds to be replaced by workers brought in from other countries to fill the same job for sometimes less pay. This will stop.
Oh, so I agree.
Really?
With
American
You agree,
workers
but that's not what he's gonna
have
do.
long called for reforms to end these visa abuses.
Okay.
And today their calls are being answered for the first time.
Okay, that's good.
This is how to get in shape.
Oh my God.
Avocado eyes.
Fucking avocado eyes, bro.
Skip.
Avocado.
All right, skip the ad.
Okay, so they're talking about, so there he is. He's saying one thing, but now the guys that he's got surrounding him, the billionaires like Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, are saying the opposite. Because Trump was saying he's going to protect American labor against visa abuses. Well, so there's this big fight online happening over the H-1B visas. Now, we just showed you Joe Biden's on the same page as Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. He did the same thing to truckers.
Pause.
He made it so that they can bring in.
Why would we pause right now when he's giving a good point? That
Yeah,
we're trying to
seriously.
get to?
What's wrong with you?
Just right,
listen,
it's right there. Read it. We didn't have to listen.
Just listen.
No, because I want to know the stuff that's not written there.
All right.
Foreign workers they can drive trucks in America. And that's not because we have a shortage of truck drivers in America. That's because corporations who employ truck drivers want to pay them a lower wage. And so that's why immigration's happening like the way it's happening. And so Joe Biden on his way out the door, we did a video on it, gave the finger to the working class, and the finger is screw you. We're lowering truckers' wages by making the special visas available to guys who are going to come in here and drive trucks in America and drive your wages down. And that all started, by the way, with Jimmy Carter. So he's just like our friend Salente was saying, he was not the great guy that people think he was. We haven't had a great president in forever. So I don't even know when. So maybe you got to go back to FDR, maybe. But then if you were Japanese, you'd have a different idea. Anyway, right-wing warfare pits big tech against MAGA over H-1B visas. Now, this is actually exciting for me to see that MAGA is pushing back against the Trump administration. I'm talking about the voters, the movement. MAGA, isn't Trump. MAGA is the people who put him in office. So the H1, go. You want to say something?
Metzger's there.
Yeah. Okay. So I was looking at this today because I was trying to understand it, and I'm sure it all comes down to paying people less. But the thing I thought that they were talking about, Vivek, or this is how he put it. He could be lying.
Well, let me get to it. Let me get to it
okay.
before. Let's not do a spoiler. The H-1B1 visa program allows U.S. companies to employ foreign workers in specialty occupations. I guess truck driver is one of them, particularly in the tech industry. Discussions about reforming this program have intensified, with some advocating for the removal of country-specific caps on green cards to address extensive backlogs faced by applicants from countries,
obviously,
including India. Okay. Now you okay. So meanwhile, Musk, the world's wealthiest man, has benefited from the H-1B program, both personally and professionally. He first came to the United States on a J-1 academic visa that he says transitioned into an H-1B. Tesla is also among the companies to rely on the program, having hired 724 H-1B workers in 2023 alone.
So, which is crazy because you're like, imagine all the people that he went to Texas, like, we're going to have jobs. He's creating jobs.
Yeah.
And he created jobs for people from another country. It's just, I'm understanding why they're pissed.
I get it too.
Yeah, well,
it's being taken advantage of.
They're pulling a hoodwinkery.
Well, guys, it's not 1850 where, all right, I'm going to move my factory here. I'm going to create jobs in this town. We've kind of moved beyond that, right?
I know. It's just the excuse they're using is invalid. The excuse is you want to say it, just like he said. The wages went down, so you're trying to pay them less. Yeah. Say you want to pay them less. Don't say you're doing some great service to people.
But dogs, this it's pretty elementary. Pretty elementary. All this is
elementary, my dear Watson.
Yeah, this Newsweek article even kind of addresses it right off the top. The H-1B visa, in particular, benefits people in the tech industry, and that is what Elon and Vivek care the most about. It's where they're from. They're tech guys. I think Vivek made most of his money in as a venture capitalist. And was it as a venture capitalist? I don't even know. Might have been as an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter. I think he was a tech guy. I could be wrong, but I believe he certainly, I don't know. He certainly seems like a guy who kind of gives a shit about it. I want actually. Can we look that up real quick? Where did Vivek make his money? What industry did he make his money in? Was it tech?
Was it tech or pharmaceuticals?
Was in fuck, I think you're right, actually. I might be talking out of my ass. But in any event, I feel like they're talking about innovation specifically. I think Vivek gives a shit about innovation. I think that's what he's talking about here.
That or some shitty stock that he pushed.
Well,
made a fortune fueling his... he made a fortune fueling his presidential run. That's funny. Became a billion. Oh, he's a billionaire. Oh, shit.
Yeah. But anyway, look.
This guy's a billionaire?
Yeah.
It's not really the point.
Damn.
The point is, this Newsweek article even talks about it. They're kind of lobbying for the fact that H-1B visas ought to be allowed to be given to people in the tech industry specifically. If the H-1B visa specifically has a loophole in it where you could get a job in a specialty field such as trucking, then yeah, it's absurd, and you just change the visa. I don't know. It feels like something that's getting completely blown out of proportion.
But how many?
Are you guys with me at all? Or,
hold on, I have
no,
a question because Tesla employed 724 people with this H-1B visa.
Last year alone.
How many people does Tesla employ in general?
I don't know.
Hundreds of thousands, probably.
Okay, but Tesla runs like a business, dog. So
Yeah.
if they can hire people for cheaper, they will. So say the H-1B visa is modified such that you can only bring people in for specialty jobs, like professions, okay? We can only bring in engineers, whatever, something like that. Just like you could bring in comedians or actors or athletes, people who have exceptional ability, right? Or who are deemed to. Because you can't just tell some random fuck in West Virginia, hey, you're going to be, it doesn't even have to be West Virginia. I don't have to pick on a fucking, a red state. You could just pick a random bloke out of the state of California and say, you, entertain me. It's like, no, you need to have a guy who does this. You need to take one of the funniest guys in Finland who's a fucking like a renowned actor, and we're gonna bring him to Hollywood, and we're gonna give him work. You can't just take anyone, right? Necessarily, who isn't like a pro at this. That's especially the case with something like engineering, which isn't like. I think you haven't acted in anything big. I think if you got a break and you started acting, you think you could do it, right? Like you either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
Random people, but engineering, fuck no. You don't even understand like geometry to the extent that you need to understand it.
No. I see what you mean.
So you need to have like, for in highly specialized skills, yeah. It makes sense why you would want something like this to enable, America to fucking foster talent and create fucking whatever, weapons, rocket ships, buildings, anything. It shouldn't apply to truckers. We all agree, all right, change the visa. Change the visa. This is hilarious content, by the way. I don't know. We're just...
You're very aggressive about the change the visa thing.
Well, it's the only thing you could do, but it's pretty like straightforward. The U.S. could do whatever they want with their visas.
Yeah.
They could make the parameters whatever the fuck they want.
I don't know. I'm kind of tired of politics, for real. Like, it's been so much thrown in our face lately that I'm just like I've tuned out. Like, I don't even know.
This is the first like real issue they're talking about that I get. Like, I'm like, that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't want that. That's what happened in Canada, right? Our economy's destroyed.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you bring in
everyone from
too much immigration. No, just immigration in general.
I think it's especially unchecked immigration.
It happens to be India, but this could have happened
with anyone,
with any country that we would have brought in.
It would be fun if it was all Italians,
because
it's just pizza shops in every corner. Like, hey, this is my country now.
Yeah. I don't know if that's why we got fucked economically. I don't know if it is. Culturally, you could make the argument that, like, hey,
culturally, economically, there's a few factors, but immigration, high. Dude, they brought in.
I think, dude, they did
10%, more than 12% of the population in immigrants. 12%, dude.
Who cares? That doesn't matter.
No. But
we're talking about economics. That could be if you're not making enough babies.
Regardless, high levels of immigration are going to negatively impact the economy, no matter what you say.
Why? How? What economy? Housing, maybe. Okay.
No.
Let's talk this out.
I'll talk this out with you, Sammy. I'll talk this out with you. This is basic economics, but you don't get it, so I'll tell you. Everything in a society is interconnected. If your housing is impacted, so are the people that work in the field of housing. So are, let's say, for example, we need more houses, but we're not building. So are the people that have to build these. Everything is impacted. It trickles down.
Look at it like a chain.
To literally the shit you go buy.
What do you?
Like it all started, for example, when the wood, when the wood started costing too much. Okay, it started impacting the salaries of the people that were building houses or buildings.
When did the wood start?
The wood started right before.
I think in 21, 22.
Yeah. Actually, right before it started to go up, but 21, 22 was skyrocketed.
Because of supply chain shortages.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that negatively affected people who they lost contracts. Like, no, I can't afford to build this house anymore. So because it costs too much, so you can't have this. Right. So now they were negatively affected. They couldn't work. They started losing money. A lot of them took out loans to survive the next 6-8 months until shit gets back to normal. They have to pay that stuff. It affected their kids that couldn't buy it. Then people didn't have enough disposable income. They couldn't go to the local stores. Everything is interconnected in society.
There's less housing.
If something big
expensive.
like housing is affected, it affects let's say a building is supposed to get erected somewhere, a condominium building, and people invest in the surrounding area, cafes, shops, whatever. That stops. Everyone that invested around it is also affected, which means the people that work there are also. It's all trickle. You have to be very careful when it's big sectors of the economy when you fuck it up because it trickles down. It affects everyone around you.
You're saying a lot of stuff, but what does this have to do with immigration specifically?
So when you said, what does immigration change? You said if it affects housing, how does it affect the economy? For example, a lot of new immigrants that we brought in, we brought in on refugee status. That the government had to pay for to house.
So there's a couple things that I think could cost money. Okay, one is programs. Programs cost money.
They do.
But
you can't bring them out without. You can't bring them without programs because a lot of them you need to teach them the language.
Some of them get $9,000 a month.
Yeah.
By the way, just so you know, some of them get $9,000 a month, bro. Do you know what $9,000? That's $100,000.
No way individual people are getting. No fucking.
Yes.
Bro, is that real?
Not individual. Families.
Okay.
There are families getting $9,000 a month.
Families of 8? How many?
Families of 5, 6, about.
Okay. All right.
No, for real.
Okay. So it costs money. All right, so programs cost money. Fine. That's one thing that costs money. Where does the money come from? Okay, it's taxpayer generated. No problem.
Printed.
Hang on.
It's printed. It's not taxpayer because we're in debt. So we don't have. So because It's no longer the taxpayer paying because we're in a deficit. We're at $62 billion deficit. So there's no surplus to give these people money. So what happens? They print. The more you print, the less it's valued, the dollar.
So now you go to the fucking grocery store, Sam, and your cheese, your mozzarellas, instead of costing $8, costs fucking 27, and then you're saying, how's the economy affected?
In 2020,
I'm sold.
In 2020,
that example, you got me. We got to do something about it.
Bro, in 2020,
You come for my mozzarella.
Bro, in 2019,
I'm coming for your ass.
Saputo, bro, a brick of Saputo mozzarella was like fucking $7.
Okay, enough mozzarella.
It's 15 now.
Yeah. Yeah, and Poseidon ever since then said, enough of these fucking foreigners.
Yeah. Poseidon's like, I can't
So
make
that's
pizza
what
at
happens.
home for $4 a pot. Yeah, so
If we were in a surplus, we'd feel it.
I think-
so. Imagine now that we're in a deficit, how we're feeling it.
what are the unemployment rates? What are they even? What
Who
even
cares? I'm not.
Unemployment
We're not
rates?
into. We're
First of all,
intellectual.
the intellectuals.
We're not
Quebec-
intellectual enough to.
Quebec has the highest unemployment rates. I think
Brag.
it's about 12%.
We're number one.
so
We're
happy.
12%.
Bro, I'm so happy, Josh.
Shut the
We're-
fuck up. We're
we're
12%.
8-9.
Bro,
Hold
Josh, we're here right now. All this political talk, he'd be fucking
Furious.
yeah.
But Josh
dude,
Josh can't be here because it's 11:30 a.m. so
Oh,
he's
right
still
now
sleeping
it's
for another 6 hours.
5.9%.
Bro, it's such a
But
slippery
the
slope.
long-term average,
It's such a slippery slope talking about politics. It's so
Listen,
so
Sam,
unfunny,
Sam,
And it
Sam.
makes you
so
angry.
unfunny, and it's right there. It's
And it
it's-
makes you angry. No one talks
it's
about politics.
right there.
And no one
Anytime-
talks about politics and is happy.
Yeah, that's
Every
true.
political discussion ends in anger.
It's right
Yeah.
there. It's right there, dude. Anytime you have nothing to talk about with someone, it's right,
so close.
It's looking at
and
you.
then it starts.
Do I
the
bring it
fight.
up? Do I bring
starts
up
a
politics?
fucking war?
No, but I'm saying if the unemployment rate's
Right
not
now,
going
Quebec,
up,
Quebec
it's
is
not
at.
like
Can I please say the fucking unemployment rate?
yeah. What is it?
It's at 5.9%, which is actually low, but the long-term average is 9.23%. So we're usually around 10% unemployment rate in Quebec.
Usually.
That's not good. What the fuck's up with
That's
Quebec?
terrible.
But it's a 5.
Well, we have the bien-être social. Here people can benefit from
For being unemployed.
from BS, as they call, and unemployment federally. So you can take advantage of 2 unemployment.
I didn't know that.
I think so. If you look at it, I think it's something like that.
Ironically, a lot of the people that are on
It's about $900.
A lot of the people that are listening to this show right now are taking advantage of both those programs.
and the real irony too is the people that we're keeping alive with like social aid are probably arguably the ones who, if we wanted to improve society, if we had to kill some people, just kill them. We're keeping them alive. Just
Okay.
kill them. Just
There
kill
are
them. That way,
definitely
all the
people that
grifters
take
are gone.
There are definitely people that take advantage, but I think it's about $900 from Quebec provincially, and it's about another $500-600 federally.
Okay,
that you
Poseidon,
get.
I got another internet drama for you guys. It's actually fucking hilarious.
Oh God,
Do you know Billy Carson?
I do not.
isn't that the?
He's a black guy.
Isn't he a show late night show host?
No, Billy Carson. No, you're not. Not a- I have no idea who you're
Ben
thinking of.
Carson.
I don't know.
Yeah, Billy Carson is he's a black guy. He talks about like theories of like aliens, ancient aliens, and ancient civilizations. He talks about the
Oh
Bible.
yeah, this guy, the guy that talks like this.
Okay.
Basically,
Yes,
Basi-
yeah, I know you got
basically
it.
the Anunnaki. They came in and they basically and he never changes tone. He always has the same monotone. He's a constant.
I'm not familiar.
Okay, I'll bring him up. What happened is he's gotten so embarrassed. He did a debate online against like these Christian like
The fuck is this?
online people. These Christian like podcasters or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
the huge so they know about the Bible, Christianity, they know it inside out.
Yeah.
And bro, they called him on like all kinds of bullshit he was saying that wasn't true. And he freaked out so much that he started threatening to sue them if they don't take. He lost the debate. He's supposed to be a science guy.
Yeah.
He lost the debate against fundamental Christians.
Okay.
Savagely, he lost the debate.
Damn.
And he's so embarrassed online, like he's losing followers. People are making fun of him.
Can we see?
He's been gets corrected. Yeah, let's watch. There's a lot of videos.
And Wesley Huff is about to correct Billy Carson on the Sinai Bible.
According to the Sinai Bible, Jesus wasn't crucified in that Bible.
Do you mind if I ask a clarifying question?
That looked
When
AI.
you say the Sinai
Okay, so
Cyanide
because you guys are talking over it, and no one's
Oh,
gonna be able to hear.
cyanide. Jesus. Okay.
The Sinai
Heard
Bible.
cyanide. All right.
Yeah.
My bad. I know what
This
the
is
cyanide
insane.
Bible is.
Wesley Huff is about to correct Billy Carson on the Sinai Bible.
I hate
The
these.
Sinai
Oh, fuck, he
Bible,
did it again.
Jesus wasn't
Okay, bro,
crucified
you
in that
gotta-
Bible.
Do you mind if I ask a
This is like a few seconds long. You have to shut the fuck up while it's happening. 'Cause
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one,
But the guy.
Because no
I
one
hate
listening
this.
is able to hear what we're talking about. That's all I'm asking for. Is just let him say what he's gonna say, and then we'll talk about it.
This is insane. Wesley Huff is about to correct Billy Carson on the Sinai Bible.
According to the Sinai Bible, Jesus wasn't crucified in that Bible.
Do you mind if I ask a clarifying question?
Sure.
When you say the Sinai Bible, what are you referring to specifically? Refer to the Sinai Bible. Would you be referring to Codex Sinaiticus? Like the codex that comes... Okay, that's why I was trying to get some clarification. Because I actually have a facsimile. So I have a photocopy of Codex Sinaiticus that I work with in my office. So I have it here. And the only reason I asked for clarification is because Sinaiticus in particular is just a 4th century Greek manuscript. Its text of the Gospels reads almost identical to the modern Greek text that we develop translations from. When you say that it denies the crucifixion or that the crucifixion isn't there, I mean, I can go on right now, Codex Sinaiticus, and I can look up Matthew 27. Where it has Jesus being crucified, and that's in Codex Sinaiticus or John 19 or any of the other ones. So my confusion is that it doesn't read any differently.
Where was that piece
I found
discovered?
the text where I was referencing. Actually, I was misquoted. I misquoted there. It's the Gospel of Barnabas. Never got crucified. As a matter of fact, the Sinai Bible, Jesus was crucified. Well, that doesn't exist in the Sinai Bible. The Sinai Bible.
So he's been saying this for
Sinai
years.
Bible, but then you go to the Sinai Bible, in the Sinai Bible, and the Sinai Bible. According to the Sinai Bible, Jesus wasn't crucified in that Bible.
So anyways, that's just one of the things that happened. So for years, he's been going around saying this Poseidon, and people are like, "Oh my God, he's so smart." He
That
said
was
that
his fact that he.
that was
would
one of the
yeah.
facts that he would spew everywhere.
Yeah,
And then this guy's talking to him and goes, "Are you talking about this? Like I have it right here."
And he just capitulated immediately. To be fair, it's great that nobody's actually ever read the Sinai
Yeah,
Bible.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
took
yeah.
some
You can just
fucking
say
nerd
whatever you want,
being like,
yeah.
"Oh no, I got a. What do you call it? Some kind of weird photocopy of
Yeah,
it."
in the Sinai Bible, it says that Pantelis should be king of the earth. Yeah. So basically, he went so ham. There's videos of him, the Ring doorbell. He goes to the guy's house at night. He's ringing the doorbell, and he's like, "Fucking delete the video. Delete the video."
Is that real?
Yeah.
He went to the guy's house.
Yeah, he went to the guy's house. He's trying to go in. And he's
Do they
trying
live in the same city?
to,
Or
no,
did he get on a plane to go visit the guy?
I think he got on a plane to go visit the
Wow.
guy, and then he
Damn.
goes, and then he goes, take it down. Then they threatened to sue them. They sent him class action. They go, don't use my
Damn.
image. Don't. He's like, dude, you did a debate and you lost. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but sorry, I hate those YouTube guys so much, or those guys on TikTok. They go, "Here's what's going on in the world today in India," and then it like cuts away to the fucking.
Ugh.
Just show me the clip. I
But
hate.
this is why
no
I
talent.
chose to. That's what happens when you choose like one of these like paths in life, and you choose to be so matter of
This is
fact.
so you choose a path in life. Don't choose a path.
No. But what I mean is, you choose to be so matter of fact.
Yeah, be like
Basically.
Guido's brother who has no path and kills dogs.
Yeah, seriously.
No. But like,
That's a good man right there.
Yeah, be a Chinese man.
Sorry, I'm not phrasing. I'm not phrasing this the right way. Just being so matter of fact, because you're gonna be wrong at some point in life. That's what I'm trying to say.
What?
You know what I mean?
Wasn't informed of that.
Not me. What are you
Didn't
talking
sign up
about?
for this.
Maybe you, not us.
I didn't sign up for that.
There's at some moment in life you're gonna be wrong, and I think it's the way he's reacting to it that is making him lose followers. If he had reacted,
Yeah, dude, you can't spaz. You got to just say, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
my bad." Like people forget
No, yeah.
People forget that Conor McGregor was convicted of rape a month ago.
Oh, yeah,
Whoa,
sure.
I never. It's
Oh, but he's gonna have a fight
Yeah,
with Jake Paul in India, 250 million. Did you see that?
in
shit?
India.
In India.
I mean, look, for a guy who was convicted of rape, that's not the best destination for
I think
you
it's
to head
no.
to.
I think it's
right?
the
I mean,
best
it is the
destination.
best.
It's the only place that they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But that's like, it's not a good look. Like, what? You think I'm gonna go to jail for rape?
it's
I'm gonna go somewhere where rape is just a Wednesday.
It's the
Dude,
only
I
place you
love
can
how it's
fight.
literally it's for a Visit India campaign. So India tourism was like, you know what we need to get in? A convicted rapist.
We got to tell people it's cool, man.
We gotta tell, dude. Honestly, Visit India tourism. That could be a good vibe. Are you like kind of rapey? Just come here, have a good time.
You're
I'm still
telling
not
me
gonna visit India, by the way. Like,
mixed
come visit
martial
India.
artist, he rape, he come here on the train.
We're number one.
Number
You're
one.
number
rape.
one.
Bro, Boom Boom with the secret show the other night was just going number one to rape.
Dude, while we're talking, he's just
all
talking
night.
over. He's like, number one rape. He's just screaming.
No.
The CT kicked in hard.
I don't even know how he
and he
got
just
there.
started spazzing.
It's so crazy. Yeah, so like I don't know.
What the fuck, bro? Number one. What is he saying?
So the whole
Doesn't make sense.
So the whole campaign is Visit India, and it's like, no, I'm not. I'll just go to Brampton if I want to visit India. Like, go to Parc-Ex.
I'm gonna go to the real India.
Come on.
Yo, could you imagine
Come on now, bro.
a bunch of white dudes with tap out shirts visiting India? Could you imagine the fights it would cause and shit?
Why would
bro?
that cause fights though?
No, I mean because they're not used to the culture and shit.
Why would that? I think you jumped the gun. Why would that cause fights?
I don't know, bro. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, a lot of people that are MMA fans are pussies. They don't, they're nerds.
You think so?
Yeah, they like watching it. They don't like experiencing
A lot of them.
Yeah, but all of them get rowdy like they could.
So do Indians. Indians get very rowdy.
But rowdy Indians, there's something funny about it.
But the McGregor thing is insane.
What about it?
Yeah,
The tour,
the rape conviction.
Yeah, and then to fucking visit India is like we got him. We got our spokesperson. That's crazy.
A month after a conviction.
God damn.
They're like, well, it was a civil case. So,
My friend, these bitches, they lying, huh?
yeah.
It's so crazy.
It was a civil case.
I commented that under his post. I was like, nice one, Connor. I was like, sales won't be hindered down there. And it got a bunch of likes on it, and so many people under it are fucking telling me he's innocent. He's innocent. It's crazy. Like I don't care. I don't care.
I mean, he might be, but
He's convicted. He was convicted of rape. I don't care. I don't care whether he's innocent or not.
Civilly.
I don't care. He was convicted. I'm just saying, nice one, Connor. A rape conviction won't hurt you down there. You have a rape conviction. I don't care. He's innocent. Shut up. I don't care. He was convicted. That's not what we're arguing here. Whether it was a good conviction,
or a bad conviction. We're just arguing. We're just saying it's a conviction nonetheless.
Poseidon, if you hit yourself and it hurts.
By the way, it sounds like a good conviction. I don't know if you've read the case details. It's not good. Sorry. If you hit yourself.
If you hit yourself and it hurts, are you strong or weak?
Open fist. Open palm.
Even open palm. You just hit yourself and it hurts. Are you strong or are you weak?
Come on, bro.
I just broke his brain. I'm so sorry.
You're really letting them go. Yeah.
I was avoiding. I was avoiding asking him this because
the H1 visas. He was like on his phone, tuned out. Now he's in. Man.
Strong. I'll give you an example. So,
glass half full.
If you
glass
bite,
half full. You're an optimist.
No. Hold on. I'll give you an example, and I'll prove this to you. It means you're strong.
Yeah.
If you bite your finger, if you try to bite your finger off, your brain is gonna try and stop you, right? Because it's your own finger.
Yeah.
But if you manage
to bite your finger off if you want.
But if you manage to bite it off, it makes you strong.
Yeah.
Or
First of all,
stupid.
You're
biting your own finger off.
Obviously, look, we're not arguing stupidity here, though.
Okay.
We're saying strong and weak.
True.
Strong and weak, not stupidity. Definitely stupid. Definitely stupid. Anyways,
did you come up with that question yourself?
No.
Okay.
You probably
It's
saw it
literally
online
just
somewhere.
it's just a dumb question.
Yeah, dumb internet
It's just
question.
it's a dumb question that's made to have no answer.
But here's the thing.
But I love how you asked Poseidon. He's like, this is my
But
this is my time to give. I'm gonna give a
what I find
thesis on
funny
this.
is the way he reacted. He's like,
I'm gonna give a thesis on this.
I've been waiting for this moment for a whole life. He's like, finally,
hold on.
a question
I do
for
have
someone
a
like
thesis
me.
on it.
That's why I told you.
Because here's the thing, right? Okay. Because you're gonna feel pain regardless.
Right.
No matter how strong of a man you are, you feel pain no matter what. Feeling pain doesn't make you weak. Right? You understand? You could be one of the strongest motherfuckers. If I shoot you, you're gonna feel the pain. Doesn't make you weak. You just got shot with a gun. So therefore, hitting yourself and it hurts makes you strong, not weak. Why? Because you have to, the first thing you have to do is you have to bypass your mental of your body, of your brain literally trying to stop you from hurting yourself. That's the first strong part. And second, once you bypass it, you have to hit yourself hard enough for it to hurt.
I have a better question.
So hold on.
Oh, okay.
So therefore, coming back to the example of biting your finger off, it takes another level of strength to bite your finger off than biting somebody else's finger off.
Let me ask you a question. If you hit a dog and the dog is in pain, are you strong or weak? Are you a little?
It depends on the dog. Give me some context.
Are you a little man?
Okay.
No, whatever dog Guido's brother had. Whatever dog Guido's brother had. If you kick that dog, does that make you strong or does that make you a weak little man?
So now
it makes you a weak little man because he was beating it up while it was a puppy.
So the question he asked me, he was talking about physical strength. Now we're talking about strong. If you're a strong man or a weak man, not in terms of physicality, but in terms of what's the word I'm looking here for? Conviction, who you are as a person.
Yeah, I like the acuity.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you take a big dog and you beat the shit out of it, and it makes you strong physically, yeah. But as a human being, it makes you a weak, scummy low life human being.
I like the way
in order to resort to that.
That's what it writes on my passport for me.
In order to resort to that.
I gotta say, I really like the way that you put a little emphasis on what word it was. Tea. The serenity. You said something with a little bit of.
Oh,
yeah, he's into it.
Go back on the tape. Like
he's having a
45
moment
seconds.
right now.
I like all this philosophical.
Yeah, he's having a moment. He's
hypothetical.
exposing himself right now. He's having a moment.
Yeah.
Wait, sexually?
You sounded like what's his name, Carson, a little bit there. You almost sweet dulcet tones.
Oh no, I'm not saying
Sinai
that,
Bible.
I'm not saying this is what I think. I'm just
Preacher like
no. I'm not
almost.
saying this is what it is. I'm just saying this is my opinion. This is what I think. He's stating facts. I'm not stating facts. I'm just stating what I think.
I'm just saying,
philosophically,
I
we might have
saying
differences.
I like the way you said that.
But hold on. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think you
there you go.
think you covered all the bases there.
Yeah.
I think you're
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah.
I think we're gonna close on that.
Poseidon wins.
Poseidon said it.
I think we're
said
gonna
it better
close
than
on
I
that.
possibly could.
You gotta be somewhere, right? Is that correct?
I gotta be somewhere. Yeah, I gotta go out.
I know where you gotta be and good luck.
I gotta take.
Yes,
yeah,
good luck.
yeah. Thank you. I'm going on a date. Going on a date with
Transsexual.
with Adam, and I'm
Well,
kind of
same
nervous,
thing.
but I appreciate you wishing me luck. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of nervous, but yeah.
Ladies and
Go meet
gentlemen,
Adam.
intellectuals out.
Happy New Year!